Hi guys, Waweru Mbuthia is a stand-up comedian working with 3 of the biggest comedy clubs in the world based here in Nairobi, Kenya. These are Punchline Comedy Club Nairobi, Karura Comedy Club, and Stand-Up Collective. Yeah, you can follow them on Instagram. That's where they are mostly active for any upcoming shows and everything. Unlike me am mostly active in the bedroom affairs. Ladies, you know where to find me. Yeah, so I come from Kitengela. Wacha kwanza nijipanguze vumbi. Nakwambia vumbi kwa Kitengela. Unaweza kuwa unapita mtu ako na deni yako lakini hautamuona. Nimepita wase kadhaa. Yeah, so Waweru Mbuthia, this is a boy from Kirinyaga, a young boy from Kirinyaga, the Drira from Kitengela, ready to take over Hollywood. I don't know, Dave Chappelle, whoever, you are not ready for this. Yeah, of course you are a gentleman. Kevin Hart, hata upande juu ya stool, you won't see me coming. Trevor Noah, yeah, nasi Ombija, Trevor Noah. I don't even want to talk about light-skinned dudes. Yeah, so let me just stick with Ombija. Anyway, Trevor Noah, you might have beat the ark, but I was among the 2 goats that entered. Yeah, nani mwingine? Eric Omondi. I want to quote the very famous Tai Ngashira from our scene. Here we are talking about comedians, so I don't know why bring Eric in this conversation. You should be talking about people like, Eddie Butita. The reason Eddie Butita is a great stand-up comedian is because Eddie Butita comes from the lineage of Eddie Murphy. And I'm not saying shit. I'm saying Eddie Murphy.
Hi guys. Yeah, let's give it up for NADIA in the house. Yeah, for those who don't know, NADIA is the C.A.S. for youth affairs. And I'm a youth. I'm available for an affair. And don't worry about your track record. I will make sure you deliver.
I'm really proud of the comedy industry and the English stand-up scene here in Nairobi, Kenya. And I'm talking about these comedy clubs. Yeah, like I joined them 2 years ago on 30th December 2020. That was the last Wednesday of 2020, the last week of that year. That's when I made my debut in 2 Grapes Kilimani with the Punchline Comedy Club. Yeah, and it's been a journey, man. It's been a milestone. Like hizo siku ulikuwa unaita show, watu 5 pekee ndio wanakuja. Your girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, crush wako, the boyfriend to ex-girlfriend, na crush wake, From that to now holding theater shows, man. That's a milestone. And I just want to give a big shout out to the founder of Punchline Comedy Club Nairobi. That's Mr. Eric Lusavari. Shout out, man. They are doing great work. This is a guy that has lived in the US for a long time. He came here, he's now working with us. Also a big shout out to the founder of Stand-Up Collective. This is Mr. Doug Mutai. Yeah, he's lived in Canada for a long time. He came to Kenya and was like, well, Allah, there's no English stand-up scene here. Then he started, so that is huge. Then also a big shout out to Mr. Emmanuel Kisiangani, the founder of Karura Comedy Club. He's lived in France and South Africa for a long time. He came to Kenya, Nairobi, and they shared the same vision with Mr. Doug Mutai. And here we are, man. How to get started in comedy. Yeah, like most guys, I know you are thinking it's auditions, like it is in most of the art entertainment industry. No, in our scene we do open mics. So what you do, you come up with jokes, some written jokes, maybe written some few jokes. Then you come to the open mics, you test it out in front of a live audience. Yeah, so we usually have open mics on Tuesdays at number 7 in town with the Stand-Up Collective. Wednesdays we have open mics at 2 Grapes Kilimani with the Punchline Comedy Club, Nairobi. And also on the same Wednesday we have another open mic at Move Restaurant in Kilimani with the Karura Comedy Club. Yeah, so what you do, just come up with your material with some jokes that you've written, and you come test it out in front of a live audience. Also, we have rehearsals. It's most important if you're starting out. Rehearsals are on Mondays, where we meet as comedians only at 2 Grapes Kilimani from around 6 p.m. in the evening. Yeah, so pia ni muhimu sana uko na mademo wengi. Kwa sababu utakuwa unaita show, hakuna mtu anakuja. So, au mademo ndio watakuja na mabeshte wake, you know, they come with your friends, unagonga joke, pa! Inagonga nje. But you're them to hapo like, oh gosh, come on, you're so funny. Then Dave Chappelle and Kevin Hart combined, you know. Then also you need a lot of content. So, au mademo watapigana, crash, crash what, watapigana. So, hapo unatoa content. Alafu, look for a big book, tafuta kitabu kubwa. Kama ile Miguna alikuwa anapisha nayo baba. Just a content. Also be funny and interesting, you know, just start. The best way to start is eka hiyo mguu ya kwanza mbele, first step forward and you are ready to go. Advantages of comedy, you know, you get to meet a lot of people, so there is networking. You also travel a lot, like the show we did in Nakuru. Imagine kuna dem alikuwa anataka kunichipo mbele ya chali yake, you know, and she was so hot. Alikuwa like, babe, I have to carry Waweru with me home tonight. Imagine. Nilikuwa nasema tu chali angeniacha tu 30 seconds. You know, like that chick was hot. Angeniacha tu 30 seconds. Nimwambie mambo ya God. Nimwambie cheki. Hata bibi hapo tu alijaribu kitu nataka kujaribu, you know. Man, she was hot. So from there we traveled to Laikipia, Nanyuki, we traveled the whole country. Mombasa, unafika Mombasani, you know. Unapatana na kina Hadija na kuweka zile love potion, then after 1 year ndo unakuwa celeb famous. Unapatana na Hadija tena, nakwambia bro, niko na mtoto wako na sio mmoja, kanipachika mapacha hapa, you know, mpaka amekuletea hapo hivyo. Then nakwambia upande wa kushoto nimekuja naye daktari, huyu ni wa kuhakikisha watoto ni wako. Mume wangu usilie. Upande wa kulia ni naye lawyer. Huyu ni wa kuhakikisha mali twagawanya nusu. Then pia amekuja mpaka na seremara, you know. Huyu hapa ni seremara. Kazi yake katengeneza masanduku. Ukisikia kuanguka pia twakuaga kwa heri. Yeah, so you travel a lot from Mombasa, we go all over to South Africa, Canada, New York. Unaamua kurudi Kenya, unasema upitie Uganda, unapatana na Muhozi. Anakuambia residents, na your Nairobi residents himself, I will capture you. You know. Yeah, so there's you travel a lot, you get to meet a lot of people, networking, job opportunities, you know, all this. Money also, you know, yeah, of course, money. It never comes easy, but there is money. Yeah. Challenges in the comedy industry, you know, especially if you are an individual comedian, you know, getting these gigs, shows, it's very hard. Lucky for us, you know, we are under comedy clubs, so it's easy, you know, like when you join the comedy clubs, they give you the gigs, they get all these contracts with corporates and everything. Also, another challenge before you start earning money from comedy, man, that's some heavy work. You have to put in the work. It's not easy. It's not easy. Also, another challenge, unachapa joke, inagonga nje, pa! Na audience wamekuangalia tu hivi. You know, that's emotional damage, depression, 1 week direct kwa kitanda bila kuamuka, you know. Also, there is long hours of coming up with material. Kuandika hiyo content, funny jokes or whatever, or just any content, comedy-wise. It takes you days, weeks. A nice masterpiece of joke can take you even years. Afu narudi kwa audience unagonga. Wada wamekuangalia tu hivi. So it's not easy. My favorite comedians, I'd say Dave Chappelle, Trevor Noah, Kevin Hart, but that would be too obvious, so I would say Inspector Mwala. You know, like this guy, even when he's seated, you can't tell if he's standing, you know, like he's gotta be the best stand-up comedian. Also, I can't forget comedians from my scene, like a huge shout out to comedians from Stand Up Collective, Punchline Comedy Club Nairobi, Kalula Comedy Club. A huge shout out. These are some of the best stand-up comedians you're gonna come across. Like they are very capable of performing and competing at the highest levels. So a big shout out to all of you, my fellow comedians. Yeah, this is inspiration, to any upcoming artist or to any other artist watching me right now. Don't give up, usi give up. Unavyo unabembeleza ngadema na kata, unambembeleza na kata until it reaches a point she says yes exactly. Hata comedy ni hivyo tu. Maze usi give up. Also, weka Mungu mbele, hard work, persistency, consistency, it's very important. Also be bold, unajua. No one will be bold for you. Be bold for yourself. God loves bold people. So come out kwenye wanataka kuanza comedy or kuingia in any industry, Anza to just praise your first step forward and you are there. Ladies, as I said earlier, you know where to reach me. Wengine tupatane Instagram, Waweru Mbuthia, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Tinder, Snapchat, kila mahali. Wengine tupatane huko nje. Also, if you need to book a comedian for your shows, wedding, corporates, ingia hapo IG, DM me. Yeah. And guys, please kindly remember to subscribe hapa chini, like, comment, share with your friends. Comment, tuambie nini imekubamba, tell us. Yeah, so until then, see you. Thank you guys.